Everything in my little teenage world revolved around the Who. I had to be there. It was frightening. There were times we could not breathe, pushed around like I was nothing. It was like waves crashing on against a rock. And we started trying to kind of swim through the people. And my friend kept saying loudly, "We have reserved seats, let us out, we want to get out." And right before we kind of pushed out of the crowd, we could see there were some men in about their early 20s who would run back as far as they could and then run forward toward the crowd and push with both hands. They were far enough apart that their push made the crowd go into a circle and the wave would begin. And they laughed and they would run back and they would do it again and they would laugh. And they thought it was just the funniest thing to hear all the people scream, I guess. I'm not sure why they thought it was funny, but they were initiating the wave that crushed the people. We watched the rest of the people who were desperate to get good places on the floor sucked in like a vacuum through this one set of doors. All over the entryway, shoes, hats, gloves, coats, glass. It just looked like people exploded on the way in or something. It wasn't like one pile. I have seen later on pictures of, here's a pile of stuff that the Coliseum people scooted together. It was like everywhere. I still have my coat from that night, and I had one arm in one sleeve, and I still have a footprint from where my coat was on the ground. Thank God I wasn't in that part of my coat at that time. I think about what happened that night often, because I keep hoping that some of the things that I experienced that I have never heard on reports, that someone will say, that someone will hear. Someone will know that people pushed on that crowd to start the waves. But the more people don't forget what happened on December 3rd, 1979, the more people remember and know all the elements that went into that tragedy. I think it's less likely that those kind of things will repeat.
To be the sad man behind blue eyes.